back to my channel, everyone. So today I have this recreation of a face chart I found on Pinterest for you guys that I'm going to be doing today. So it's quite a few steps, so let's get started. So to start off this look, I'm going to heavily contour with my bronzer. I decided to use a powder bronzer instead of a liquid, just because the contour was a really warm shade in the photo. So I'm really focusing on the hollows of my cheeks, going over it quite a few times, but making sure it's still blended. And in the picture, there wasn't really any sort of blush, so I'm also going to blend it up onto the apple of my cheek. So there's a little bit of color there that kind of fades into the contour, so you have a nice even transition from apple of your cheek to the hollows of your cheeks. So this look has a lot of really nice deep rich red tones, so I'm taking Bitten from Makeup Geek on a fluffy brush, and I'm going to apply this all over the lid, crease, and brow bone area, and I'm keeping it mostly on the outer lid and about 2/3 into the lid itself, because we're going to be adding some details to the inner lid. But using a fluffy tapered brush, I'm just blending this out so that it is super smooth. In the photo, obviously it's done with like shadows on paper, so it reacts a bit differently than your skin, but it's just about blending it out and really taking your time and using a base that makes everything really smooth. It'll definitely help. Using a white base can also enhance the colors and the wear time of your shadow, but I did not use one today. So I'm just using circular motions and windshield wiper motions, kind of blending out areas that are more saturated than others and making sure everything is evenly blended. This can take a really long time, but it will make your makeup look really good in the end, so it's worth putting in the blending time. The brows are really natural for this look, so I am just brushing up my natural brows and leaving them as is and not filling them in. And now I'm taking Shimma Shimma from Makeup Geek, and I'm putting that on the bottom half of my lid just to add a little bit of highlight. It's very faint in the picture, but you can tell that there is some white there, and I'm just going to use the brush I used before to blend it out on the edges, and here I'm using an angled fluffy brush to do that. So now I'm going to take Colourpop's, I think it's Head Rush or High Rise, and I'm going to draw this black line and my eyeliner on with this. You can see in the photo that there is a line that kind of defines the eye and makes this look a little bit more graphic and kind of like something you would see on a cartoon to define the eye shape. So I'm just going to draw that on with an angled brush. If you're really good with liquid liner, you can also use that instead of a creamy eyeshadow. So now I am just going to dot some gold glitter all over my lid. In the photo, it's just kind of spread around. You could also use a shimmery gold pigment, but I decided to use gold glitter. This one is from Sin Cosmetics. I can't think of the name right now, but I highly recommend their glitters. They're really fine, and they're super pigmented, and they stick very well. So now I'm going to apply some lipstick. In the picture, it is a deep tone red, but I decided to use a lighter red for my complexion. And also with this, I'm going to apply some gold glitter, so it kind of matches the eye, and I did it in a cascading pattern. And for my final steps, I'm adding a little bit of the red shadow underneath my eyes to give it a little bit more definition. And I'm using the same brush I used to blend out the reds before. So I'm just using what's left on the brush to do this. And you don't have to go all the way into the inner corner. And now I am taking a little paintbrush and drawing on stars. This is what I love about this look, is the stars that kind of frame the eye. You can do big ones, little ones, make them close together or far apart. I did mine in a crescent moon kind of shape so that it would frame my eyes and brows and really draw focus into the eyes, because it is such a contrast from the white to the red. So I'm just drawing that on with a fine pencil kind of brush that I got with some water activated paints. I find using paintbrushes is a lot easier sometimes with makeup because they are a little bit stiffer than other brushes. So now I am highlighting with the same shadow we used before, Shimma Shimma, on my cupid's bow, around the lips, and on my nose. In the photo, it's highly highlighted. and this has a really nice reflex since it is a very shimmery foiled shadow. With some black liquid eyeliner, I'm adding some black dots between the stars, as it is in the photo. I feel like I've said that a lot, but they kind of look like freckles, and you can add them randomly as well. So now I'm just going to pop on a blue wig, which kind of gives it a gem and the holograms kind of feel. I got this wig on Amazon, and it's actually really soft. I highly recommend it. And that is it.
If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. All the details about all the products I used in all my social media will be listed down below as well. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you tomorrow.